State, second in the ACC in innings pitched with 93 2/3. Top 5 in the country in strikeouts.
140 punch-outs. He's walked 16 guys. It's elite stuff and control. It's a real good combination. So fastball will be low 90s. Changeup is the separator for Messick. He'll throw it to righties and lefties. The breaking ball is good. The changeup is one of the best in the entire country. If he has that one going, he'll throw it any count. If he has that one going, that's usually where that strikeout number continues to rise.
140 strikeouts to 16 walks. That is absurd. Here's Cody Schreier. Limited time for Schreier in the Pac-12 tournament last week in Scottsdale, Arizona. The heat shouldn't bother UCLA today. They played in triple-digit temperatures last week, and they played one of the longest games in the entire college baseball season with that shootout against Oregon State. The bats were smoking hot. Schreier, the freshman from San Clemente, put on the shelf for the most part. This one will find the seats, but as a team, they hit 387. And they scored 56 runs over 5 games. It's powered by Schreier, the freshman, most by UCLA first-year player since 2010.
This is one they're pretty excited about in Westwood right now. Just a freshman hitting right in the middle of this lineup.
And he sends a soft line drive right back up the box. That'll be the next great big leaguer out of UCLA, huh?
Yeah, thankfully, if you're John Savage, you get another few years of him. Fastball to try to go in, and he got it in. If that's a wood bat, it's probably a broken bat. But Schreier gets enough to it, shoots it into center field, and the Bruins have their first base runner to lead it off.
Here's Jake Palmer. He's one of 2 transfers in the starting 9 for UCLA. Came from UC Irvine. Made 135 starts at Irvine. From El Segundo, where he was also a high school quarterback, and a really good one. 5'10" senior. A couple of home runs and 36 driven in. 6th in the Pac-12 in on-base percentage. Really interesting regional we have here at Auburn. These 2 teams in Auburn, and this one's lined to right. Top 3 seeds in this regional were all in the top 10 of the national rankings at one point this season. So not just good history with these programs, but also individually good seasons. You see Parker Messick looking down at his wristband. That is to get the pitch. We've gone digital.
We've gone way digital, yeah. There's not a ton of teams that are using those across the country. I do like it, though. It speeds the game up a little bit. The pace is better. Florida State hadn't used it all year. In fact, they just started a few weeks ago. There's a remote that a coach, pitching coach will have, signals it in, usually with numbers. Look down, you know exactly what the numbers correspond to, and off you go.
Jimmy Bellinger in his 3rd season as the pitching coach for Mike Martin Jr. He just punched a couple numbers in. Real time. Michael Curiel had a fantastic Pac-12 tournament like a lot of the UCLA hitters. And 14 hits in 5 games. That's pretty fast, huh?
Yeah, I like, too, he still peeks in. You can see there's really no sign. Colton Vincent, the catcher, just kind of flashes his hands.
Curiel fouls one off.
It was the only thing when I saw guys using this is the cadence, because you're so used to your entire life. The cadence is the exact same on the mound. You stand there, you look in, you take a sign, you shake yes or no, and you go. Here you still keep that same cadence. It's just not a sign that really means anything. Change up there. You can feel that one coming. He goes elevated fastball, misses with the change. He'll throw 3, 4, 5 in a row, too. He's not afraid to double up.
Schreier over first base, 11 for 15 on the season. Full count now to Curiali.
See if UCLA takes a chance right here. You get the entire right side of the infield essentially open. It's not a full shift by Florida State, but they've pushed the second baseman Roberts way up the middle. You got a 3-2 count with one out. You're counting on Curiali to make contact.
Curiali had a Jay Serra. He was a 31st round pick of the Rockies coming out of high school in 2019. Swing and a miss. 2 down.
Slide step right there from Messick, too. So he thought there was a decent chance Schreier was going to go. He speeds everything up going to home plate. And runs that 3-2 changeup up there right now. For UCLA, you just look at the arsenal that Parker Messick has. It's never a fastball count. It doesn't matter what the count is. There's never a spot that you're absolutely going to get.